all those documents, you need to name them properly. So, when you have printed them out, you will go to the commissioner for oaths. You will go to the commissioner for oaths. Your witness statements on oath need to be signed, right? Please, I need a glass of water. Thank you. All right, so you need that witness statement on oath need to be signed. So you would take it to the commissioner for oath, and then in Asaba, they want you to bring the deponent. Please, these steps I'm saying now, I know I'm slowing down, even though I had my throat was already dry. Now, that witness statement on oath document needs to be endorsed by the commissioner for oath. In Asaba, what we usually do is the deponent will come before the commissioner for oath and then sign with his passport embedded on that document, and then the commissioner for oath will now sign. Now, after signing, your duty is for you to take your document back to your house or your law firm. Use a scanner to scan all the documents. Another easiest way is only that part that was signed should be scanned and then joined with the ones that you have. Those who are much savvy as technical people can do that, so that your document will look very clear and clean, and then you don't go about start scanning from the beginning again, or you scan from the beginning, but please, it should be very clear. It should not have a blue color, it shouldn't have a blood color. The document should not be looking blurred. That is why I also gave the second suggestion: only scan that one that was signed, physically signed, and then make sure you match it properly to the page. Me, I don't used to page my documents before. It's just so close that made me to start paging, and I now see the advantage. So when your secretary type, please, they should make sure that they page all the documents, so that when you want to add that one that was signed, you know the exact page you're adding it to, so that the document can look very clean. Because whatever we are filing now are going to be used in the future. Let's say your matter goes on appeal. Court of appeal is also joining electronic. It is these same documents they will transmit. You don't need to go again and carry physical copies as bulky as it used to be to take to the court of appeal. Court of appeal will just pick these records from this system and then it goes straight to their own management system. That's all. So if you're scanning, please, let's scan it clearly. And then after scanning, and then you put, it comes as a PDF. It comes as a PDF file. Anything you're uploading to this system, it accepts only PDF. They tell you JPEG, but JPEG is snapped and is always not clear. So please, it should always be PDF. And each of these documents you're uploading should not be more than 10 megabytes. If you can, write this down. Not combination of all of them. Root of summons should not be more than 10 MB. Witness statement on oath should not be more than 10 megabytes. Each of the documents should not be more than 10 megabytes. Each of the documents should be less than 10 megabytes. Now you name them properly. If you watch my documents, you will find out that my documents are well named. I have writ of summons, written statement on oath, statement of claim, list of witnesses, list of documents. If you also want to be well precise, you can do claimants writ of summons, claimant's list of documents, any of the documents you're adding, please, you will name them and attach them inside that folder on your system. That's proper file management. Sorry, I'm looking at the time so that we can do other things. Alright, so I want to upload now. They said, please upload all mandatory documents. Choose additional document option to submit more documents. So the documents that are mandatory for this learning system, they've listed all these documents. But for the real space, you have writ of summons, statement of witness of oath, and then statement of claim. Those are the mandatory documents. But I don't know, in our rules, don't we have list of witnesses and list of documents as mandatory documents? Yes. The essence why they did not put them was because at some point, I think they were having some discrepancies, so they now moved the other documents to additional. But it doesn't stop anything from obeying what the rule says. All you need to do is just to upload the documents. What you have, you upload them. Now, I want to upload a writ of summons. We click on writ of summons. Who is the document for? Because we have more than one party, it's asking me to click for those who I have their documents. So I will check all the parties that I'm representing. Then the browse file will come up. Can you see? Allow file format PDF. Please don't follow the JPEG or PNG. Please, it's PDF. Then upload maximum file it's not more than 10 MB. You browse your file. Now, because it's on this system, I would now have to go and search for my folder, and then I pick my documents. I add the writ of summons. This is going to flow, and then you make sure that it is fully checked, and then it's here. Then you go to your statement of claim, pick who the documents are for. Statement of claim added, that's loaded. Then I'll pick my list of documents relied upon at the time of trial. That's what this thing says. List of documents relied upon at the time of trial. So these are my list of documents. Now they added all these ones as compulsory documents. Now one thing you will notice this. Until you pick all the mandatory documents, this next button is not going to show green for you to go to next. So you have to add all of them. So for me now, I have to add these documents. Let me just add a new one. Witness statement on oath. Okay. Then list of witnesses. Browse my file and then pick my list of witnesses and open. Now you find out that the next button is now open because I've added all my documents. Then what is remaining now is my document itself, the documents that I'm relying on, right? That's the only thing. So you come to additional documents and then look for Now here, the list of documents are not called list of documents. I know in law school that before a document is tendered and marked as exhibit, they are known as annexures. That is what this followed. That's what the system followed. So they are called annexures here. So when you type annexures to be attached to the writ. Okay, now when this system was, we started using it, when you put the name of documents, if it goes to NCMS, the judge will find it difficult to access them from their own system. So the proper thing to do is to tag it annexure 1. The way you listed your documents on list of documents. 1, let's say you have the name, one of the documents is deed of conveyance is number 1. Maybe you have like 3 deed of conveyance. You should do deed of conveyance, then dash, maybe the first party. But beside it, put annexure 1, dash, then the name of the document. Because they are all annexures before they are marked exhibits. I hope I'm right. So you put them annexure 1. So when the judge is seeing it from his dashboard, you don't need to start telling him which document it is. Because the name of the document is already showing on the face, and then the annexure as it is on your list of documents is listed. So he will just easily go there and check for it. So let's pick annexures. I've picked 1, then I'm picking the second annexure, and then I've loaded it. So you come back to your attachments and check. The writ of summons is there, statement of claim is there, list of writs is there, and then when you go to additional documents, you see your annexures will be attached on the writ. Now you go to next. It's time for us to pay. Please, let's pay close attention to the payments part. The filing fee, the service kilo, the filing fee for statement of claim is fixed. List of documents is fixed. Every other document is fixed. The only part you need to add is the orders that you're seeking for, the declaration you're asking for, and then the claim amount you are asking for. Those are the things you now need to fix by yourself. Now, some lawyers will not check this box. They will just go and pick 1, 2. It's even good that this one checks. The main space will not check for you, to leave it for you. So the first thing you need to do is to check. Click on the check box. Click on the number of orders you are seeking for, because you count the number of orders, count the number of declarations, and your claim amount. I'm seeking for 1 declaration, is already 1. Then my claim amount is 100 million. 7, 8. So any amount it is no more than 10,000 naira, right? And then that's it. So for here now, the fees didn't pop out because it's the learning environment. It's because it's the learning environment. That's why the fees did not pop out. I think some of the fees are usually for the order. I think it's 200 naira per order. I think it's 200 naira per order. So once you have like 2 orders, it will be 400. It will just pop out on where the figure of the amount is, and then every other thing is already checked. Then you review and proceed. So once you review and proceed, now this successfully submitted for fee review is because I filed one of the claimants is a government. That's why it's like that. But the next thing you should have done is to show us amount for us to pay, and then we put in our card, and immediately you put in the card, the money goes out of the account, you get your suit number instantly on the platform. Your suit number pops out inside. You don't need to start looking for who will give you suit number. And once the suit number pops in instantly, a notification goes to the litigation process that a suit has been filed. Their duty is for them to cross-check all the documents. And if you had paid properly, and then they will forward it to the director of courts, who will now forward to the CJ or for the admin judge to assign to any judge. And assignment usually takes, like, when we started, it's not more than 2 days, not more than 3 days, not more than 4 days. I think maximum is like 4 days. Your case will be assigned to a court. Once it is assigned to a court, you will get either a call or a message from the court registrar. The court registrar will tell you that your case has been assigned. In fact, it's not even the court registrar that tells you that the case has been assigned to a court. Once your case is assigned to a court, you get a notification on your email. That takes us to the process of, once you have your legal mail active, you need to download an application called Microsoft Outlook on your phone. Let me type it here. When you go to your Play Store, download Microsoft Outlook. Sign in with your legal mail and password. So once your case is assigned to a court, you will get that notification that, oh, your case has been assigned to court 1, court 2, court 3, court 4, 5, 6, as the case may be. And then you can now proceed to go and meet the bailiff of that court for service to be effected. Now that's for the claimant. For the defendant, I'm done with the claimant who is filing for the first time. Now I want to do something. Okay, I have one case here. Just give me a second. I have to look for a case. This is 1. This is 2. 2024. Alright, so Eze is the defendant in the case, and then I want to sign in with his account now to go and add myself as a party. Okay. So please always keep set up, don't forget. Okay, so this is the case that Eze wants to join, right? Now, this is my own. I am the claimant in the case. Eze is the defendant. He's defending on the case, but this particular case now has been filed. The number 2, CV2 2024. If I want to see all my documents, sir, the question you asked on downloading your documents, I will come to File Documents column here. Let's say this is the case, the number 2 here. Now these icons that are beside, one is for you to file additional documents, while the other one is to give you case information. Click on case information. it will pop out all the documents that were filed, either by you or by the other party. You click on each of the drop down and extra itself. Once it opens, you will see some icons, small icons. You will see download. One thing with this system is the way it is built. If you hover your mouse on any of the icons, it tells you what it is. So it's very easy to use. Just hover your mouse. If you don't know what that icon is saying, just hover your mouse on it. It will tell you either download or case information or file documents. So once you hover on it, like this one now, you can download it here. Can you see it has downloaded to my local system? Then my duty is for me to move it from my downloads to that folder for that case file. That is for anybody who wants to download any document. But I want to file as the lawyer on the other side. This is for the defendant. So Eze is the lawyer on the other side. So all he needs to do is, alright, he will come to search case number icon at the top, and then he will type the suit number /ASB/CV/2/2024, and then he will search. Now this is for you to gain access. This is where you can file in your memorandum of appearance, but here you are not filing your memorandum of appearance at the moment. You are only telling the system that, please add me into this case because I am representing so person. So I would request for case access, and then when you get to this part, please, the document that was served on the defendant is what you should scan and upload here. The document served on the defendant, please just scan that front page and then upload it here. This one, you're not paying any money. You're only just telling the court or the system that, see, I am the one representing the defendant. So I would type, what is your reason for request? I am the counsel to the defendant. If there are more than one defendant, please indicate who you are representing. This particular one now, oh, let me see if it has more. Good. This case has 2 defendants. So if you're representing one defendant, please say I am counsel to the first defendant. We had cases where somebody went and you're representing only one defendant. You now went and checked for all the defendants. Me, I want to come and represent my party. I cannot represent. So please make sure you pick the defendant you are representing. So I am counsel to so let me be sure, the first defendant. So I will pick my representation, only the first person, and then I will browse my file. That writ of summons that was served on the defendant, the front page, that is what you upload here. So you look for it and upload it. I'm still here. If you are requesting for change of counsel, you will have to click on this checkbox, request for change of counsel. For now, if you are coming in with motion for joinder, it is filed inside the court. There is no provision here until they bring the new system that they are working on. If you are filing as somebody that needs to join as a party, you will go to the court. It's the court staff that will file that one for you. There is no provision inside here. So when they were building it, Those errors were from the engineers who configured the system. They did not remember that part. Yes, so constant updates and usage, that's what enables a system to be very, very perfect. Now the defendant, when you submit, I don't want to submit this, I just want to speak on this part because what is going to process to get me access is not here. Now, as a defendant, once you click on submit, it goes into the court system. The court will now allow you in. Then you file in your processes. The difference with the claimant and the defendant is that the defendant will file in his process one by one. Statement of defense will file in. Witness statement on oath for the defendant will file in. Now, those errors have been corrected, but the system that is corrected on, they have not deployed it for us. Once it's going to be in deployment, we will be at the low. Then we'll stop using this one. So that is it for filing as a claimant and a defendant in the case management system or e-filing platform. Your fee receipts are a space where it shows you all the receipts of payments, the cases you have filed, all the payments that have been made, they are all here. So peradventure, maybe the judge is thinking that maybe you didn't pay, but usually difficult because once you pay, a receipt is generated on both systems. The judge's own will come, the one for the court staff will come, and then yours will pop out here. Now, my requests are usually cases that you didn't complete filing. That's where it stays. The ones that have not generated suit numbers, the ones you've not paid for, they are all under my request. Task is the ones you have paid for, the ones you've not paid for, all the things you have been doing pops out on task. Nothing is happening on support at the moment. Then my chambers is a space where you can create your chambers and then add your lawyers to the chambers. Let me do create chambers for him. So if you want to create a chambers, once you want chambers name, his chambers name is Lex Point Solicitors. Now, the documents that are to be added as a chambers is your CSC certificate and then the application document. The document that shows those who own the chambers. You will scan the three, there are usually three for this current one now. But if it's not provided for those that established their chambers long time ago, I think it's only one copy, just that certificate. You mentioned that it's just one, then you just scan it and then upload it here. Once you upload it and submit, there's somebody at the court staff, her duty is just for her to approve your chambers. Once your chambers is approved, you can now add your junior lawyers into this dashboard, just like I opened his own the first time. So, but I'm not going to do that here because this is his own platform where he needs to file his cases, and that will be all for filing cases under the electronic filing management system. So, thank you.
Please, let's put our hands together for our speaker, Shiwendu Ijoma Ejiro Majimite. She is the IT Legal Delta State Judiciary. Another round of applause, please. You all will agree with me that it's not easy here to teach. It's not easy. And I'm also seeing our faces. I've heard complaints that this whole thing is complex. Yes, it looks complex, but it's doable. It's something that with time, 1 or 2 times, you get used to it. It is the way to go. Please, let's not run away from it. Attempt it 1 or 2 times, and I believe very well that it's something that we can adapt to and do. Now, we want to take some question and answers. One more question from our past chairman, Dr. Kperusi.
Let me join again to thank you, Mrs. Sejuru Majemite, for the presentation. So, can you just tell us who is the designated IT person where we have problem in case we are filing and we run into troubled waters? We just need the phone number and the name that we will call to help us. And you know it's 24 hours, so we can call you 3 o'clock in the night. E-filing is 24 hours. Is that not so?
Yes.
So we assume that the person does not sleep. So even if the man is on top of his wife, when you see our call, pretend that you are at work. Anyway, that's on the lighter side. Thank you very much.
Thank
So we
you,
need the
sir.
contact details.
Okay, so for now, it's
Thank
still
you.
me. It's still me, oh. Yes, I'm trying to also, we are trying to raise a support system that would help us anytime. But anytime, you can send me a message if you have any problems with filing. I have some young lawyers too who are also working. Yes, so my phone number is, am I permitted to do that now? 070 64 52 55 40 64 070 64 52 55 40. We also run online classes. We also run online classes for those who are savvy with their laptops. We connect with Zoom and then we teach you. It goes for a small fee though. Yes, so that we can help you, because one thing with this system is if I teach you how to file again while you're filing your own case, it becomes easier for you to use the system. So once you have any case, and the chief judge has mandated lawyers that they should go and start filing on their own. So it calls for us to also, that's why I keep doing training. We're not tired of doing trainings. Even if my church most times go quiet, but still we continue, because we need you to, we need a lot of lawyers to know how to use the system, so that at some point everybody can just walk into the court without a paper. You're just going in with your tablet. Then again, for it to be easier for you, get a tablet. A tablet is preferable than the laptop, right? So that you can easily just scroll. You can even use it to file as well, so that you don't complain and say, oh, laptop is too heavy. Find a good tablet, an iPad, maybe a Samsung tablet. Not, there are some Chinese tablet that you buy, it may not really do the work. So me, I usually advise you go for either your iPad or Samsung, or even an Amazon tablet is also good. So you get one for yourself, so that you can, because once you are in court, let's say court 5, those who have cases in court 5 can attest to the fact that Justice Umukoro does not want to hear anything. His own is he on the system. My lord that I work under too, the same thing. He wants you to always use your device. Once your case is having DTHC, he doesn't want to see any file. So you always need to use, in fact, you need to learn how to use your device for this case. So anytime, any day, usually our classes run either on Thursdays and Fridays in the evenings, usually at night, maybe 8 to 9 or 7 to 8. Yes, at home, in your house, online. Yes, you can use your phone self to watch the classes. I will teach you live how to use the system. Or if you want to file a case, you call me, you fix a class, then you file it. So I think that answers our question.
Thank you. Please, we have room for 4 more questions. 4 more questions. I'll come back to you, Dr. Kwerusi.
Thank you very much. I belong to the old school, and it's very difficult to change us, especially when it has to do with our ATM card. I want to ask, because on this issue of payments, how safe is the environment for me to put my ATM card? Because I don't buy things online because I'm afraid.
Okay.
These Yahoo boys will spirit all my money.
Okay. Okay.
How safe is it, please?
All right. So what I would suggest, first of all, is space is safe, is remitter, right? Number 1. It's remitter. So once you put your card, don't save your card. Once you put your card, don't save it. Now, don't save does not mean that the system that you're paying through is not safe. It is your device. If your device is not well secured and your card is saved on your device, hackers may hack through your Gmail, and then from there they can get into your card. Once you put in your card details, don't save, just pay. Once it tells you, do you want to save, say no. Or number 2, or you get another card for filing. That's all. Or you get another card for filing, but it's still the same thing. If they want to hack you, once you save that same card on that device, once this your device is not secured, they can get into it. But please, even if you get another card, don't save. That's all. Once you pay, it says save, say no.
Please, let's play safe. Do not save your transaction details on your device in case of hackers. Chairman, sir.
Thank you very much, Speaker. Mine is a request. I appreciated all that you taught us, but I wanted to ask, is there a way we can get a soft copy of this teaching?
Thank you. All right, there is a space where we can get the soft copy. Please, everyone that has collected my number, or I may suggest this, maybe we could add someone into your space where we can be asking questions. Then I'll paste the URL for the environment where NJC did all the demos. There are demos for filing that you can also use to learn, but it may not be exhaustive, but at least it can give you a headway. Yes, so I will need, so it's just for us to, I will just send it to someone and then we can paste it inside the group. I think it's like 5 or 6, there's 7 videos, but they are short videos that you can watch.
Thank you very much for the teaching so far. You made mention of an instance where someone mistakenly indicated that is appearing for all defendants. For such errors and other errors, how do you correct them?
Such errors, you first report to me or any of the court staff in Asaba. Then the issue is that where we do these corrections are usually in Abuja for now on this particular system. But the subsequent one, so just once you make that error, just notify us. Then we can take it up from there. It doesn't take time to sort. Once you bring such technical errors, we give a call once and the Abuja people answers us. Yes.
All right. I know where we are going now. That's where my question is going. Affidavit. But this one comes to you.
Okay.
You mentioned that the deponent will come to the officer of court to commission the witness statement on oath before you file. Now, as is part of this workshop, we have electronic filing, we have affidavit. Now, the statement on oath is commissioned like the affidavit. And under the Evidence Act Amendment 2023, a deponent can do affidavit from Japan, from Australia. So why the insistence that the deponent must still come? That's what I want clarification. Thank you.
It is still the same thing I said. When they built this system, you can see that joinder was not added to it. It's the same way that they did not add it. So what is happening now is that the updated version has this. So once the updated version comes out of production and for usage, we don't have issues. But there is a question I was thinking we are going to. What about those that are not within jurisdiction and that are outside Nigeria? They usually file a motion to that effect, and then they will sign. They must have signed electronically or even signed their scan and send. Then we file a motion to that effect. Yeah, there are some lawyers that have to start filing motion for that. So that's what we're using to solve the problem at the moment.
It's okay, thank you once again. I think that will be all for this session. One more question. Please come forward. Come. This will be the last question for this session. We have another session for affidavit. Please go straight to the point. Ask the question.
Hello, ma'am. Madam, we want to appreciate your timely lecture. I just want to suggest,
Okay.
in Bayelsa State, there is an ICT department that you just go at the High Court complex. Where you have issues, you meet the ICT department, they are going to resolve it there and there. But now, you're suggesting every of our issues to be hanged on just phone number. Assuming we want to contact you, there is no network. Can there be a way that an ICT department can be created in either Efrun or Warri, such that we can walk down there and explain? Most times we cannot be able to explain some of all these things on phone, and we can see. And secondly, where the documents are more than 10 megabytes to upload and they are quite much, how would one resolve such issues?
Thank you for the second question. Let me start with the second question. Once your document is more than 10 megabytes, am I loud enough? Once your document is more than 10 megabytes, there is a software you use to split them or use it to compress. It's called I Love PDF. I Love PDF, word together. Once you type it, it comes out. You put that document there, then compress it. It compresses it. Let's say it's even more than that 10, it's still more. You can split the document into two and then tag it. Let's say writ of summons 1, writ of summons 2. Either you compress. If compressing is not working, you split the document. Now to your first question. You know that you people were not savvy before, both the judiciary and the lawyers. And then this electronic system was introduced. We are kind of limited. So what we do is, we are just 4 of us as ICT in Asaba. So what I am now trying to do now on my own is I try to raise people who are interested to learn. So in Efrun here, we can take it up on our own. I can train the people who are interested. And then you have your ICT space, not just in the court, but within the lawyers platform, which is the e-filing. Because the e-filing is one platform, the NCMS is another platform. You don't have any business with NCMS. You only have business with e-filing. So those who are interested in learning how to troubleshoot the e-filing platform can indicate interest. And then you have that department here. I hope I've answered your question. That's why it's looking like it's only Ijoma that they are hearing. I want at some point we will have lots